We are then introduced to the villain of the film. We can tell he's the villain as he is standing in a dark room that looks very similar to the spaceships used by the Darkseid in the older trilogy. He's wearing a black helmet and a black cape, very similar to that worn by Darth Vader, who is the famous and well-known villain of the original trilogy. There is also a massive red beam coming across space. The red has connotations of evil and makes the audience very aware that this is the villain. As well as this, we can hear the dialogue, "Nothing will get in my way." This is a very villain-like thing to say, and makes them sound like they need something. The red light beam also has connotations of the red lightsaber that Darth Vader uses, and the red light laser comes out of energy pistols that they use in the film. We then cut to a close-up of the new villain. We can see his mask, which heavily resembles Darth Vader's mask, which is mostly black with 2 eye holes and a breathing space. This will make fans very excited as they are introduced to a new villain who looks very similar to the old one. They are heavily used to this and will bring back nostalgic and happy memories for them, as they are used to having a very influential and scary villain. The next shot shows Darth Vader's mask, which is slightly melted and destroyed. This is a massive revealed for the fans and will get them very excited as the possible involvement of Darth Vader in the new Star Wars film. The trailer then shows the ship the Millennium Falcon, which is a very famous spaceship flown by Han Solo and Chewbacca in the original trilogy. This has many sci-fi connotations and will attract sci-fi fans, as spaceships and laser fights will be very exciting, and I think they will look forward to them in the new film. We can also see a crashed Darkseid spaceship in the background, showing this is a continuation of the Star Wars saga, making previous fans happy, as they know they will be continuing from the same storyline that could possibly involve characters that they have grown to love and hate. The trailer then shows Harrison Ford's face, who is the actor who played Han Solo. This will be a massive selling point for Disney, as many old fans will be ecstatic to see him in the new film, as he is part of the original trilogy, along with Mark Hamill, who played Luke Skywalker, and Carrie Fisher, who played Princess Leia. The trailer then shows what we now think is the new bad guy, with a squadron of other men, all wearing black. He also has a red lightsaber that has 3 hinges instead of just the one. This is very unusual, as we have never seen more than 2, as Darth Maul had a double-sided lightsaber in The Phantom of the Menace. It's also very exciting, as it is possible that these other men around him may be his minions, which could give fans something to be excited about, as we have only really had 1 or 2 main villains at one time. After this, we see TIE fighters flying across a lake. This is a spaceship used by the Rebels in the previous films, and this will give fans nostalgic-like feelings, as they have seen this in their childhood. It also brings many sci-fi factors in, as spaceships and laser fights have sci-fi connotations. After this, we see the man we saw earlier who's wearing the Stormtrooper outfit, now with the Rebels, showing that he may be a spy or he may have changed his ways. Fans will want to know who he is and where he is from, as Stormtroopers are evil and they want to know why he's turned to the good side. After this, we see R2-D2 with a man wearing a black cape, with what appears to be a robot arm. To the fans, they will know that this man is indeed Luke Skywalker, as he had his arm cut off in the 5th film in the original trilogy. The droid is R2-D2, a very famous droid from the original trilogy as well. This will get fans very excited at the fact that these 2 original characters are in the film, and it will get them very excited that they may be able to see their old favourite in the new film. The robot hand and the actual droid have high sci-fi connotations, as they do not exist yet, but they may in the future. We then see a silver stormtrooper walking across the battlefield. This is unusual, as stormtroopers are normally either black or white, the black ones being the pilots and the white ones being the ones on the ground. Fans will want to know who this is and why they are so important that they have a silver outfit. We are once again shown the woman who we are led to believe is going to be the main character of this film. She is crying in what looks to be like a forest. Fans will want to know why she's upset and where these could be features of the film. We then see Chewbacca and Han Solo together for the first time in 33 years, as this was when Return of the Jedi was made. Fans will be ecstatic to see these 2 original characters together, and will want to desperately see the film to see what their characters have developed into, as they both, especially Han Solo, look a lot older. After this, we see the man who was the stormtrooper in the beginning of the film and the new villain with the red lightsaber about to go into a lightsaber battle. The man who is the stormtrooper has a blue lightsaber, making him the new goodie. This is the first hint of a lightsaber battle we have seen in the trailer, which will induce fans to see the film as they are very used to seeing them and they are very happy to see one. The lightsabers bring heavy sci-fi connotations, as lightsabers are an iconic thing from Star Wars. Throughout the trailer, there is a very emotional music that is composed by John Williams. He is the composer for the previous films, and he has a very unique style and uses plenty of violins and brass instruments to create an emotional and engaging atmosphere. That was my trailer analysis for Star Wars The Force Awakens. I hope you enjoyed listening.